Good evening, everyone. John Henry Soto here. Welcome to what I'd say. Um, Very excited to be here this evening because we are live. As you all know, it is 10 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you have any questions or anything during our show, please just jot them in there into the comments section, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Today's episode, we're going to be talking into, that makes no sense. We're going to be talking about everything that you need to know to start a live stream, a podcast show tomorrow. That's right. I'm saying tomorrow you can do this. Like, I'm not even joking. You can actually do this tomorrow. So grab a pen and piece of paper. Jot down these references that I'm going to give you and these ideas, and we're gonna get started. And I'm very happy to be here. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all very, very much. I love doing this because I love helping people, and this is something that I've been doing now for many years, and something that I think is extremely valuable to a person's business, their individual brand, their overall company. Maybe they could bring it to a company. It's a very valuable thing to be able to bring to a business, to a live stream, to a brand. You know, if you have a brand, live streaming is really, and podcasting is really a wonderful way for people to hear your voice, to know more about your company, and to really just get to know you a little bit better. People today are different than a long time ago, right? And that's always going to be the case, right? People today are going to be much different than people in the future. So, but in the old days, you get the yellow pages, you open up the yellow pages, you find out what you're looking for, you say, okay, that's close to me, you go there. Today's world, you go online, you find out all the reviews, who's the better person. You get also, but imagine going to a company and you're researching and you find that they have a podcast and they have a live stream, and you can actually ask them questions live right on the spot. That's kind of a big deal. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to bring you this. It's going to go quick because I like to, like I said, I like to move quickly here. Real quickly, just a quick little business. This is Appreciated Content. It's my company. We create content that you can actually use. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at this information right here. This information. It's a little late here, and I'm getting a little tongue-tied, but bear with me here because we've got a lot to cover, and I'm going to go through it as fast as possible. First thing I want to go through is, what are the reasons live streaming is so valuable, right? Well, number one reason is that live TV is like reinventing. It's a new thing. It's completely new for someone to be able to grab their phone and immediately, boom, you're suddenly there live with people that know you, or customers, or people that are in your niche, whatever it is. It's a very powerful thing. So it's sort of like reinventing television, live television, right? Like, live television has always been sports, has been news, right? Has been any kind of special report that comes up on the thing. That's been live, right? But this is a completely different world now, right? We everybody can go live. Everybody that has one of these and a connection can go live. So it's a very different world. That's reason number one. Number two is that it goes beyond live television, right? It's not just a TV show where people are subscribing, or they have to change the channel. It's people that really want the information, right? That's a huge benefit to going live. So if you get an audience and let's just say you get just 100 people that are interested in your brand or in your product, whatever it is, and you suddenly go live, if only 30 of those people log in while you're going live, that's a big number of 30 people that are instantly getting your content and your brand and your product. It's very, very powerful. And I'm using very small numbers. You can go into the thousands, right? And just suddenly hit a couple hundred people very, very quickly. So it's beyond live television. The next thing is the human aspect of live streaming, right? this is very human, right? Like you see me, I'm drinking tea, I'm kind of stuttering my words a little bit here and there. It's me right now happening live. It's not I do have my notes down here, and but I'm also kind of like free flowing a little bit because I've been doing this a while, and I feel sort of comfortable, but I also stumble on my words and things like that, right? The human element, the human aspect of this whole thing, it really comes through. You can say, okay, I kind of know John. I don't really know him, but I kind of know him. Same thing when I watch people's streams. After I'm watching them for a very long time, I kind of feel like, okay, I know this person. I can trust them. I feel comfortable. Maybe I can ask a question. And I feel comfortable asking a question. I think that's really a valuable thing to have as well. Number four is you expand your reach as a brand. I talked a little bit about that on the second one, right? Yes, you will definitely expand your brand as a brand or as an individual, right? If you're an artist, if you're a performer and you're working on a new song and you go live and say, hey, I'm working on this new track. It's called blah, blah, blah. Here is a little bit of it. I'm working on it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. There's suddenly, boom, there's this expanding of your brand in a way that you never could have done before until live streaming came about, right? Now I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to talk about live streaming, but I'm also going to talk about podcasting because a lot of people don't necessarily want to go live. They want to do podcasting, but I'm going to incorporate all this because what I do with this right now is I actually make it into a podcast. It's why I have to talk a lot so I can get as much information through the mic and not just the visuals, because I'm going to be showing some visuals as well. But I want to make sure that people that are listening only audio can also get the benefit of what I'm actually talking about, right? So individual brand expansion, and it's the fastest growing. Number five is why is live streaming is so important. It's because it's the fastest growing industry. Live streaming is the fastest growing industry right now. It is massive. You have to get involved if you have a business, if you have a brand, if you're selling real estate. I'm a real estate agent in New Jersey. I'm in Nashville now, but I still have my license there, and I'm still going live in that market because I can still get people that are interested in it. I can just refer them to my office, right? Um, it's a very, very powerful tool. So I want, and it's expanding. So it's something like in 2021, it was like $70 billion was generated through live streaming. Okay. So it's not a small market. It's a big market, and it's a great opportunity for you to get in. It's still very, very new. Even though that number seems really, really high, it's a very, very new industry. It's not many people are still comfortable going live. And I think that going live right now and getting these tools that I'm about to tell you right now and putting them into action is really going to advance not only your brand, but anyone else that you can run across and you tell them about this. It's going to help them as well. So you can be the one that people will go to and be like, I want to do that live streaming. I want to get into the podcasting thing. Now, podcasting has been around for a while, right? I think Joe Rogan started his podcast like over 10 years ago. Like he was podcasting when people were telling him, what are you doing? Why are you even wasting your time with that, right? Well, obviously $100 million that Spotify gave Joe Rogan, no wasting of time there, right? He did not waste of time. He knew the technology was interesting, and it is very interesting and it's very powerful, and you still have an opportunity to get in. So let's jump right in here on what you need. Now, there's a lot of different platforms that you can actually jump into to live stream. Okay, even Zoom, I believe, has I know Zoom is meant for meetings, right? Because that's where it kind of started, right? But they also have a feature where you can also go live and do live do webinars and things like that. So I don't use Zoom. I use a company called StreamYard. And right now I'm on StreamYard right now. And the wonderful thing about StreamYard is that I get to live stream from this one platform. And right now I'm live in eight different platforms right now, just through StreamYard. That's the maximum that I can do on StreamYard, is eight. Now I can call the company and ask them that I need more if I really needed more. I don't really need more than eight right now. I think eight is plenty. And it serves me really well. And it's very easy to set up. The company extremely powerful. You can actually connect through YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and that sign right there is actually Twitter, which used to be I forgot the name of the that platform, but it's no longer. It doesn't exist. But this was the flyer that they had. So I did change it up a little bit and added Twitter, which actually now has a live feature again. You can go live from StreamYard directly onto Twitter. You can go live directly onto LinkedIn, which is extremely huge and wonderful. And I love my LinkedIn account, and I hope that people there get the benefit. LinkedIn, if you're not on LinkedIn, really get on LinkedIn, because I've met some amazing people there. You know, people say, well, isn't that just for business or for finding work? I mean, it's turned into a really amazing social media platform, you know, a real social media platform, and it's still very new. So there's still a lot to gain organically on there that you can get, where you don't have to dish out the cash. Like Facebook right now is very expensive. It's still a wonderful platform for marketing, but it's no longer a social media platform per se. It's more of a marketing company, and um, they're a marketing company, really. When you really look at them, that's really what they do. Um, Twitter is more for listening. So every platform has their kind of a thing. LinkedIn right now is extremely powerful and a great source of information. You can get a lot of people there that are interested in your whatever your brand is or your product, and really connect with them and make some really great connections on StreamYard, on LinkedIn through StreamYard, right? Twitch, I use Twitch. Now, Twitch was used mainly for gaming, but it's turned into a very powerful live stream platform, and I think it's gonna really expand and grow. They're adding some new features all the time. So basically, I go live on all of these simultaneously. I have 4 Facebook channels that I go live on. My personal channel, I have my business channels, and a channel that's a group, actually, channel that I go live on. And it's all done through this one platform called StreamYard. And all you do is you sign up. There's a free version of the actual platform, so you can sign up for free. You can try it out and see if it's something that you want to work with. And you can also then go and get the paid. You pay, I think it's not really that expensive. I think the most expensive one, which is the one that I have, which is like $49 a month. Okay, so it's $49 a month to go live on all these platforms. If you have a business, this is definitely something that you should look into adding into your monthly marketing budget, because this is something that could really advance your brand and really take you to the next level. All right, so that's StreamYard. Again, if you have any questions on StreamYard or how to use it or anything, by the way, they have great tutorials, and they have great video content, obviously, because that's what they do, right? So they go live a lot on their platform. And they have a great YouTube channel that does a lot of trainings on how to use StreamYard. But StreamYard is so simple that if you know how to use Zoom or any real platforms, it's very, very simple to upload files. You can upload. I'm going to show you some of the files you can upload and some of the things you can do. Very, very cool platform. Why don't I do that now? Let me just show you what I can actually do. So, for instance, like the flyer that I had at the beginning of the show, this right here. So I can create this on another platform, and I can upload it right onto StreamYard. So I can show it here. And as you can see, I can also get different images that I want to show. So, for example, this was an image that I had. This was an image that I created. These images I just uploaded. Now, there's other things you can upload, right? I uploaded. This is my newest film that I just premiered in New York City last week, and it's on different festivals going right now. And I did this on another platform, which I'm also going to talk about tonight. And I just uploaded it right here to this site. Plus, there's a lot of other things I have another show that I do, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff here. I did all that, I uploaded it right on here. At the beginning of this, I add a little video, a little music at the beginning of this show, right? Which is this right here. So that plays at the beginning. I basically just did that outside on another little editing software that I have, very, very simple. And I just uploaded it directly onto this site. Um, very, very simple to use. I have my comment section here. So if anybody has any comments, it pops right up and it shows me I have a comment. I can have banners at the bottom. So if I want to show you my website, I can say, hey, go to johnhenrysoto.com. If I share my company, I could say somewhere in here, somewhere. It's not even in here. I must have deleted it. But you can get my email address. If you want to email me, you can email me right at this email. So that's another section that's called banners, and you can just pop those up and create as many as you want on there, right? Very, very cool tool. Okay, so let's get started on. I'm going to talk a little bit about those flyers and how to make those flyers and where to make them. Right. Let's talk to the podcasters. Let's just say you don't want to actually be on camera. You don't want to go live. You want to record a podcast. You want to download it, and then maybe you want to edit it. You want to add some music to it, or you want to add some other clips of something, audio clips. Obviously, it's only audio. So this is a company that I use, and I've been using them for about 3 years now. Anchor, that's the website that you go to get them. Anchor has been wonderful. Not only do they have a very easy platform to operate, but you can go live right on Anchor itself. So you don't have to go and record somewhere else and upload it to a place, and then you can go right to Anchor, and the record button is right there. You can do it literally from your phone. You can actually create a podcast right from your phone, and obviously, the audio is not going to be as good as what I have. I have this mic here, which I'm also going to show you what mic this is. But this company right here, if you want to just get started and podcasting is wonderful because you can be yourself. You can also um completely transparent and be like, listen, I'm just starting this podcast right now. I have some things that I want to offer. I want to talk about some things that have happened in my life, and I want to see if I can help others. Whatever your purpose is for it, you can go out there and you can be yourself. You can do it on your phone. And as the podcast grows and you start getting more serious about it, then you can invest into other things, which I'll talk to you about as well. So that's what you would use for podcasting. If you have any questions, please just message me. You can message me on this here, any of these platforms that you see me on. Just send me a message. I'll be more than happy to help you. And that is Anchor. Anchor, very, very good company. Okay, so what do I use to get the show going? Now, so far, StreamYard has been the number one thing that I'm talking about, right? Because on StreamYard, you're going to connect StreamYard to all those platforms, right? And it's a very easy way to connect them. It says add destination. It gives you a list. You go to the destination, you add your password for whatever those things are. Boom, you're connected. You're ready to go. You're live. So what do I use? Canva. If you've been around for the last couple of years, you probably have heard Canva. Canva is a wonderful, wonderful company, wonderful software. Sometimes I hope they don't realize how wonderful they are, only because the cost to enter is very low. First of all, they do have a free version that you can try, but the paid one is only about $13. I think I pay $13 or $14 at the most. It's nothing. It's amazing, and it has so many incredible features that I'm blown away. I'm telling you, I'm hoping that they don't realize it. I hope they don't watch this because they're a wonderful company. And I think that if you get on there, you can make all the things that I was just showing. I made this on Canva. I made this on Canva. I made this on Canva. All these things that you see here. This was my logo for my show on Tuesday nights. This was my show on Tuesday nights. All these things I made on Canva. This is some of the merchandise from my other show. Canva. Everything's on Canva. It's very fast, especially when you spend some time with it. I've been on it for a couple of years, but they've added things and they've made it actually even better. And I'm still paying what I was paying. It's amazing that they actually are able to do that. But it's just a great company and great product. So Canva is for all your artistic stuff that you want to put and you want to showcase on the live stream, right? Um, okay, people are saying, okay, so you got StreamYard, right? You got Anchor if you only want to do podcasting, but if you want to live stream, StreamYard. You have your Canva, right? Canva is the company that you're going to make all the flyers and all the things that you want to showcase on your live stream. Canva, number two. What else do you need? Well, I have this mic here. As you can see, I'm clear. I'm right up front, and that's an important thing for audio, right? You want to make sure that the audio is good quality as you get more and more along, right? When you first start, like I said, right from your phone, you can just go live and just tell them, "Hey, I'm just starting this podcast. I'm doing it on my phone. I'm hoping to get some more equipment soon, and I'm going to start up. Please hang out with me. I'm looking forward to it. Here's my story. Here's my spiel, right?" And so you can start like that. But as you start progressing and you start realizing that this is something that you want to dive into and you want to get it a little bit more serious, you want to start going into getting some equipment, right? Now, you can go expensive on mics, right? This is not an expensive mic in comparison to some of the mics I was looking at. I researched for a while. I was using only the audio from my camera, my actual my what do you call this? The webcam, right? And that was not sounding that good. I mean, it was okay for the beginning of the shows, when I first started, but I said, okay, I got to get something, right? So then I got one of those snowball mics, right? That they're called Snowball. It's also the company called Blue. They also make the Yeti, and that's also a very good mic if you can get that. Not too expensive either. This mic right here that I have is called the Samson G-Track Pro Professional. As you can see right there, it's $121. I bought it for a little bit more than that, so the price has gone down significantly. I actually paid about $150 for this. So this is only $121, and you get professional. It is a heavy-duty mic. It's a very heavy-duty mic, actually. So you're not going to have any issues with, I have it up on a boom mic, and this boom mic you'll have to buy as well. And the boom mic was like $25. It's a sturdy one, so as you can see, as I bring down, I don't want to disconnect the mic, but you can see it's a just boom mic, and I can move it around and out of the way and stuff and show stuff. Hopefully I'm still on, but the light is still on. So but yeah, that's the mic, and I think that this is the best mic for me for what I'm doing right now. It sounds good, it sounds clear, it gives me what I need. You can go higher end. I looked at the mic, even though the one that Joe Rogan was using, that one was about $800 or something, which was a little bit out of my price range at that point. But this works fine for me, and I might get the other mics and kind of like see and test them out, but I'm really happy with this mic. So that's that. Okay, so you're gonna need a webcam, obviously, right? This webcam that you see right now, this is the one that I'm using right now. It's the webcam 1080p. It has a microphone in it, which sounds pretty good, but you do want to get a better mic. It's USB, meaning that I can connect it directly right into my computer. I don't have to have any special hardware or any special software. I just plug it into my computer, and boom, it picks up the mic, and I connect it through StreamYard, and I'm live. And it's a great webcam, and you can see the quality of it. You can change the quality also. I have it at the highest quality right now, so but it's pretty clear. I mean, I also have some lighting, which I'm going to get into right now. Lighting is very important as well for when you're doing a podcast. So this is the lighting piece that I have. $35 for this. Well, actually, how much was the camera? $32. So I paid I paid like 40 something dollars for this camera, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it does what it needs to do, right? It shows my face. Some people may actually object to that, but hey, this is what I got. But lighting is also important, right? Because whatever it is that I got, I want to show it. I want to show my beard. So this is what I have. It's $35 for this light. So basically, what I've showed you so far is maybe about $200 of equipment if you wanted to start. which when you think about it, this is a business, right? This could be your business. This is part of your, if you decide that you work at a restaurant and you decide, I want to do a live stream from the restaurant, and I want to do it every, whatever a good evening is for you guys, every Thursday night, like I'm doing. And we're going to be talking about the specials coming up and what's happening in the restaurant world. Any new developments coming up, if you're dealing with the pandemic kind of stuff, anything that comes up, you can be live and actually really engage with an audience. If you're in real estate and you say, every Friday night I'm going to go down, I'm going to give, what are the numbers in real estate, how many listings do we have in our office, how many one bedrooms, how many two bedroom homes we have, how many apartments we have for rent, all that stuff. You can go live every single Friday, and if you stay consistent, people will then know, oh, look, we need to get a place every Friday night. I know this place, and they always, this company always does a thing on real estate every Friday night. So it's a very powerful thing. For $200 and then the $50 a month subscription fee, you add that to your budget as a marketing. It's totally worth it. It's almost, I mean, obviously you have to have a computer. I'm assuming everyone already has computers. And in today's world, mostly every single computer is powerful enough to run all the stuff that I'm showing you. It's not, even just 2 years ago, you had to get a powerful computer, right? But today, the computers just automatically are powerful enough to control this. Of course, you need Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, but you need a internet connection, right, of some sort. All that stuff we all pretty much have. It's almost like a washer and dryer these days, right? It's kind of part of the amenities of any new apartment building. Knowing from real estate in New Jersey, the new apartment buildings that were going up were fully wired for a cable company to just come in, and no wires or anything. It's just boom, you have it, right? So you need those things, right? But for like $250 a month, no, $50 a month, only $250 one time, right? Because you buy all the equipment that I just showed you, and then you can go live and really start engaging with your customers. A very, very powerful thing. Okay, let's see what we got next here. Wow, I think that was it. And of course, Canva. Yeah, that was it. I mean, think about that for a second. StreamYard, the actual platform, Canva to make the flyers and the nice, pretty things that you want to show on the screen, right? You could also, of course, screenshot things that you want and download it and upload it directly onto StreamYard, and you can flash them on the screen the way I do this, the way I can do this. Very, very powerful and easy. I'm just clicking away. It's right here on the side. It can't get any simpler than that, right? Very simple. So you got Canva, we got StreamYard, you got Canva, you got the equipment that I showed you, which was the mic, $121 right now on Amazon. I just screenshot this literally earlier today. This also $32. This is the webcam that I'm using, and the lighting that I'm using. Lighting is important. You need decent lighting. Without this on, it would look like this, which is not horrible, but it does look like I need lighting, and lighting changes it. And this also has a feature on it that you can oops. All right. Well, one thing that the camera does need, it needs to be plugged in at all times. I accidentally unplugged it. So this also has a feature that changes the color of the actual thing. So like my skin tone is whatever my skin tone is. I just feel that it looks better. See, this is like plain white, and this is my sort of like almost like a beige thing. I don't know much about that. I'm a filmmaker. I don't know much about lighting because I got a lighting person that does all that stuff. But yeah, there's the lighting kit, and that's pretty much it. That's about 30 minutes of a show that I think if you took down notes on everything I talked about this evening, and you said, you know what, I'm gonna get me these items tomorrow, you can go live. You can actually go live and start a live stream, tomorrow, and really start start building that reputation of someone that's the go-to person to help in whatever industry you're in. See, that's a really, really big thing. You know, I still, to this day, I get messages all the time from people asking me questions about live streaming, about Facebook ads, about Twitter, about um, Instagram, about TikTok. They're asking me all these questions, and I get the questions and I answer the questions, and I love to do it. I want to be the go-to guy for live streaming and for things like that. So you can do that for your business, right? You can do that if, like I said before, if you work at a restaurant, if you work at a flower shop, if you work at doesn't matter what business it is. If you're in life insurance, if you're a salesman of any kind, you're a car salesman, you can go live and talk about your industry to to the people that actually follow you and get new customers. And word of mouth plus the marketing campaign that you'll put behind it will let people know that you are the go-to person for your brand, for your industry. If you're a car salesman or a real estate person, whatever it is, but live streaming will make you human to them, and they will, not only when they see you, they're going to know you, but they're going to be already comfortable. So you don't have that, those 2 or 3 minutes of having to be, or not even, it could be 2 or 3 days of having to kind of feel somebody out and see, I don't know, is this person what I want to work with? It could be somebody, boom, you're right there. You say, okay, I saw all your videos. I see you every Friday night, every Thursday night live. I really like what you're doing. I want to work with you, and you're going to get that. You will get that because you will build that trust. And that's what this is. It's building trust. All right, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. You can call me. That is my direct number. Write to me. You can send me a text so we could set up a phone call. You can email me at johnhenrysoto@protonmail.com. You can find me on all social media, pretty much all of them, as John Henry Soto. And I'm here. I'm available. I'll be more than happy to help you with any questions that you have. And that is all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all again next week. It's Thursdays live at 10 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Nashville right now, and I'm coming to you live. So if you have any questions, I'll see you next week again with another social media training on something. I'll announce it in the next few days. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Take care of yourself. And as always, peace.